Hi, sweetheart. In chapter 15 of the text, the Holy Instant, in the section on the only real relationship, in the first paragraph, it says this: the Holy Instant does not replace the need for learning, for the Holy Spirit must not leave you as your teacher until the Holy Instant has extended far beyond time. For a teaching assignment such as his, he must use everything in this world for your release. He must side with every sign or token of your willingness to learn of him what the truth must be. He is swift to utilize whatever you offer him on behalf of this. So I'll pause here and say, to me, what this is saying is everything can be used for your good. Nothing is wasted. His concern and care for you are limitless. In the face of your fear of forgiveness, which he perceives as clearly as he knows that forgiveness is release, he will teach you to remember that forgiveness is not loss. Okay, I'm going to read that again. Forgiveness is not loss, but your salvation. And that in complete forgiveness, in which you recognize that there is nothing to forgive, you are absolved completely. I want to talk about this a little because this is a tough one. I mean, some of us, maybe some of you watching this right now, have been hurt and abused and mistreated on such a astounding level that it just seems almost ludicrous or even ridiculous to think there's nothing to forgive. How could that be true? And in A Course in Miracles, it often speaks about the self with a lowercase s and the self with an uppercase S, as in the true authentic self that you are. Our little self, I guess we could call it, with the lowercase s, can definitely be hurt in this nightmare, in this illusion, where people say and do such horrific things because they are coming from a paradigm of fear, they're coming from a paradigm of hatred, envy, greed. In A Course in Miracles, it says that everything anyone ever says or does is either love or calling out for love. And so the sick and twisted and demented ways that some people try to get love is really disturbing. And I would never want to say, oh, it's justified or it's okay or it's no big deal. No, that's not at all what A Course in Miracles is saying. And it also never says that we're forgiving for other people's benefit. Forgiveness is simply letting go of that toxicity, letting go of the prison that this abuse has put you in, potentially, put us into, perceptually, so that we can be free, so that our burden can be light. There is nothing to forgive. You are absolved completely. And as we recognize that and we let go of these thought prisons and the past, because unless the abuse is happening right now, in this moment, which it's not because you're watching this video right now, then it happened in the past. And A Course in Miracles is very, very concerned with helping us let go of the past, which is no longer real. It's gone. The future is also not real. It's a projection. And to be here now. And to be willing. It talks about willingness. His concern and care for you are limitless. He will teach you to remember. He must side with every sign or token of your willingness to learn of him what the truth must be. So it's beyond the human psyche to accept these teachings. It really is. If we're not inviting Spirit to help us, if we cannot go into this humble space of, I don't understand, I don't even believe this, but I'm willing to believe, we can start to be energetically healed from that space, if we are willing. Sometimes I just cannot say, I believe this. Like, I don't. There's certain things where I'm like, I don't believe that. It sounds awful. My human psyche, my ego is not allowing me to receive this, but something inside of me would like release from fear. It would like release from pain. And it's that part of me that will say, I'm willing to understand. And that is enough. That is the beauty and the miracle in A Course in Miracles, is that is enough. That willingness is all it takes. That true and genuine willingness is the only step we have to take, and God will take the rest of those steps if we keep our heart open and a willingness to know the truth. So that's a really beautiful promise. His concern and care for you are limitless. God isn't trying to get us to be good, quote unquote good, or do the right thing. God is trying to liberate us and set us free. If you're not ready to forgive, it's okay. It's okay. A Course in Miracles isn't meant to shame us or make us feel small or belittle us or tell us we're supposed to be doing this faster. No. But we can start with that first step of willingness to understand. A willingness. Thank you so much for being here and doing this work with me. I love you so much. If you have any concerns or questions, feel free to share them in the comments and I will answer everyone that I see. I'll keep my eye out for comments because I do want you to feel heard and seen and not feel like this is spiritual bypassing or minimizing the horror and the abuse and the challenges that some of us have been through that are just so painful. Sending you love. Thank you so much for being here. See you soon.